All necessities taken care of during our brief break. Our next candidate is Cambi Cartwright, and Cambi is running for district clerk in Montgomery County. Cambi is running against Barbara Adamick, who was just here. So very good timing there, or sequencing or whatever. I let the candidates choose their own time periods. Neither one knew when the other had chosen. But for us, it keeps things fresh in mind. Ms. Cartwright, you have up to 4 minutes to give all the reasons why you're the person for the job. Then we'll go into question and answer mode for the remainder of our time.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you all for allowing me the opportunity to speak with you this evening. I am Cambi Cartwright, and I am running for district clerk. I grew up here in Montgomery County. I love this county. It's my home. I was raised in the Pentecostal religion until my teen years, at which I currently attend a non-denominational church. As a small business owner, I have numerous opportunities to interact with different governmental entities within Montgomery County, and it is apparent to me that the district clerk's office is behind the times. Having grown up with technology, I understand the importance of technology and recognize it in terms of efficiency and cost savings. A few years ago, Lauren Jackson, a young man in his 20s, became so frustrated with the district clerk's office in Harris County, which was much like ours is today, that he decided to do something about it. So he ran for office, and in 2008, he was elected, having no prior experience in the district clerk's office. Today, he has implemented technology to improve efficiency and reduce costs throughout the whole entire district clerk's office. His office is now a model for the entire United States. His motto is get online, not in line. My opponent has been approached several times within the last 4 to 6 years by a company that currently has 45 Texas counties information available online at absolutely no cost to the taxpayers. The same company that our county clerk's office has used for over 5 years. I've been in contact with this company, and they have assured me that they can get the district clerk's information available online and ready to test within a couple of weeks, and completely functional within a couple of months, not 4 years. Under the direction of the incumbent for the past 13 years, very little has been done to bring the district clerk's office up to date in terms of currently available technology. Even though she has implemented e-filing, it is not being done efficiently. Currently, anyone choosing to e-file a document can e-file it to the district clerk's office, but once it is received, it is printed out and manually stamped, and a file is created for it, and then it is filed away. I will use my business skills and business education to guide my management philosophy. I want my employees to look forward to coming to work in the morning with the desire to pleasantly help the taxpayers with the assistance they need. I will encourage out-of-the-box thinking and will maximize employee involvement in management decisions. We must be willing to try new approaches. We can look at other counties and other entities within Montgomery County and adopt their best practices. Making the information available online will allow the court dockets to move quicker because the vital information will be accessible to all parties that need it at any time. I will take a proactive stance in seeking out the sheriff, the district attorney, members of the bar, and the district court judges, and coming together to brainstorm new ideas to further reduce the docket. Open-mindedness and open lines of communication will be key factors in accomplishing the desired results. My goal is to make this county, our county, the best that it can be. I have the time, energy, skills, and motivation to bring needed improvements into the district clerk's office. Serving the taxpayers will be my major focus. The current administration seems to say no because I don't have to. I will say yes because I want to. I'm willing to do whatever is necessary, including taking a reduction in salary or committing personal funds to bring the district clerk's office into the 21st century. Thank you.
Who has a question? We'll start here with Philip.
The current clerk talked about digital imaging of the documents. Would you be expecting to take that a little bit further and actually turn them into old documents into electronic searchable documents and an active database?
Yes, I believe that all of the information that the taxpayers are legally entitled to should be accessible online, and that the documents need to be scanned in. I have spoke to several judges and under the impression that all of the records available right now in the district clerk's office are not scanned into the system, so at any time somebody could go in there and check out the file, and if they were to remove something from that file, there's not a backup for it because it's not scanned into the system.
Okay, but what I'm asking about is there's technology now to actually scan documents so that it takes the text out of it and turns it into a searchable form, and that can be put into like a database. So then you can exclude things like social security numbers and
Yes.
whatnot, and create a database out of it rather than just
the scanned documents that are in
bunch of
there.
images.
Yes, and that's the company that I've spoke to that the county clerk's office has currently used. That's what they do. Instead of scanning in the exact document with everyone's social security number and all the information to it, it's created with a database to have the court dates, the information, the attorney of record, all the vital information that needs to be accessed.
Okay. I think we have a question over Chris.
You're applying for a job, so I'd like to know a little bit about your resume, education. You mentioned that you manage a small business and you are a small business owner.
Correct.
Tell us a little bit about the business you managed, the business you own, your education, and then the length of time that you managed and have owned.
I'm currently a junior in college at St. Lucie State University pursuing a bachelor's degree in business administration. I have managed a bail bond company for over 7 years. I currently own my own bail bond business, and I received that license about a year ago. I'm also a licensed private investigator as well as a licensed private process server through the state of Texas.
Okay. Brian?
Right here. So help me understand the motivation for running and whatever ties you might have with some of these other companies that want to scan and provide all this information.
My motivation is simple, really. Through my business, I deal with the district clerk's office on a daily basis, and a lot of the information that we need, we're unable to access it, so we have to go to the district clerk's office during a time when they're open to be able to access the information. Even if we do one court date, we have to go to the district clerk's office to access it. After signing up to run, I've met with several judges and other county employees and have come to understand that there's more problems in the district clerk's office as far as the judges not being able to access current information about the dockets and the cases that they have out, which these are the records that are being sent to Austin. And I spoke to a judge who said the reports that they pull from the district clerk's office, that there's cases on their reports that are over 16,000 days old, but are still active in the district clerk's screen because they do not have access to go in there and remove it, even though they know the case is done. It has to be done by an employee of the district clerk's office. So they're unable to pull these reports that are being sent to Austin. They're unable to pull correct reports to show exactly how many cases they have open because they're not up to date.
I missed the motivation, and I didn't hear about the connection to these companies.
My motivation is to bring the district clerk's office into the 21st century, to have all the information available online, all the information that the taxpayers are legally entitled to be able to have access to that, and the link to the companies that I work for, or...
Yeah, I mean, is there any kind of connection between you and some of these other companies that want to provide the data?
You and the vendor.
Okay, as far as the connection between me and the vendors, I'm still not sure that I understand the question.
Do you have any financial interest with the vendors, I believe is what we're after?
Yeah.
I mean,
You
you're
work for them. You work for them.
Who do the private?
Are you employed for them? Right.
Online.
Okay. I work for the bail bond company, and I need access to the information, but if I was elected to the district clerks, then, I mean, I would have to close all of that down, and I wouldn't be a part of that company
I
anymore.
think the question is, those companies that you've contacted who could improve
No,
the services
okay, I understand.
that
No.
the district clerk has,
Yes.
do you have any connection with
No,
those
that
companies?
company that the county clerk's office has used for currently over 5 years, they are allowing, or they offer this service completely free to the taxpayers, and they also offer a revenue sharing component to the counties that use it. Like the county clerk's office signed up with this company. The company does not charge them to create the program to have all the information available online, and then anybody that signs up to get access to the information, this company then offers a revenue sharing back to the counties that use it.